IDK prints, and that next layer will be gel printing and who knows what else. Hello everybody, hello everybody, hello. Oh, this cat. We're very worried about the kitty.
And trust me, he's been fed.
He's been fed.
He has water. I put his dry food in.
Yeah, I take him to the bedroom and lay him down sometimes. Sometimes that's really all he wants. Anyway, hey everybody, we're going to be working on some, what we used to refer to as IDKs. I don't know. Like, my feelings on it, or maybe it just needs something else. You know, just that one more layer kind of thing. In the meantime, if y'all would, please say hello in chat so we can say hello back. That's how we know that you're here. Like it, love it, and watch some more of it. You know the drill. Oh, here. See, I'm really thrown off by I gotta pop out my chat. I don't know if y'all pop out your chat or not, but
I do if I have to read it.
Yeah, it's helpful. And then I can move it into the part of the screen so then I'm not totally like looking out of the thing all the time. Because I feel like, you know, that's kind of
That's important.
That's
yeah.
important.
Yes.
This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are Pia Marta Studio.
The cat even got in on that.
That always makes me happy to do that. Cat really. It's harmonating.
It's Oh, good gosh. All right. Let's say hello to everybody. Thumbsy upsies, y'all. That's, you know, like it, love it, share it, talk about it, watch some more later on this afternoon. You know, all the things. Anthony's here. He's the Baron maker, the wood guy. Alyssa is here. Ann Webb, Becky Falkern, Caroline, Carol, Buckingham. Carol's Crafty Canvas is here. Cookie Wookie, that's Mo and Darcy and Eddie. Elizabeth Folcomer, Ellen. Hello, Ellen. Gel Inspirations, that is Nola. Graham's Mixed Media Turntables. Wicka, wicka. Hey, Graham. Jeanette, Jennifer McKinnon, Joanne Price. Carla's here. Kickstart, that's Keisha. Lygia, a little this and that. That's Jennifer. Marsha Markle's in the house. Monroe. Marsha, I hope you're feeling better. She said she had like a fall or something. That was like over a week ago. I hope you're feeling better. Anyway, we're thinking of you.
I think
you know who else
was involved.
Yeah, you know who else I was thinking of?
Who?
Evie or Evie and Trish. Anybody talk to them lately? I think about them often, and
I don't know that there's anybody that can let us know.
Well, I know there are people that keep in touch with them, or you know, at certain points have. Yeah. Monroe is here. Panka, Ricky Nordmeyer, Sharon, Studio Art by Rita. Tegan's here. She's the bookmaker. People been showing their books because I think everybody's pretty much gotten their stuff from the Mixed Media Madness giveaways. And I guess Nancy Lee's went on all kinds of it's so funny. Sometimes there's a package that just we'll track it or whatever, and I'm like, I'm not sure why it's going there. That's kind of like Carrie's one package that like took a long time.
6 weeks.
Way longer.
Yeah.
It was longer than that, I think, by the end of it all. Let's see here. The Shelly Studio, that is Margot. Benny's here. Zalike House, she's our pal. And Zany Love, that is Bobby. If I missed you, give me some extra pinky. Hello, hands like Lucy did. Hello, Lucy. I'll get you helloed. Did I miss anybody else here? Let's see. Elizabeth. I think we said hi. Hey, Sandy Franklin.
Oh,
all
somebody
right.
made a journal to put their a little journal. Okay, I just saw it out of the corner of my eye.
Okay, good. Like Gia checked in. Last chatted was early March. Okay, well, good. Hey, Devin. We had biscuits and gravy this morning, and maybe I should have brushed my teeth. And yes, I'm drinking hot coffee through a straw, but I don't want to mess up my lipstick.
Oh. I think I already did.
What, messed up your lipstick? Well, we got our little video in. Hey,
yeah,
Mimi.
I don't have to look good now. Okay.
Hey, Sandy.
I'm ready.
Okay, going topside.
Top side.
Do we have announcements or anything? I feel like, you know, after Madness, I'm kind of out of sorts, out of practice. I don't know. Let's see. It's mid-month. I know if you signed up for a swap partner, you better have already, you know.
Yeah, contacted him and everything else. We haven't talked about that.
Super Swap is still going on. Are you going to be getting your book done this month?
Well,
That's part of the deal, but I mean, of course, you just do you, boo.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't
I just need
really,
to talk to Monroe.
Monroe? Yeah, I
keep
don't know.
her.
What are we doing?
You gotta poke at her.
I feel like he kind of needed a little downtime because he got back from all of his travels, and I think his back was injured, and I didn't want to bother him.
Did y'all see that buck just get past? Okay.
That what?
That buck just got past. Right here. Boop. Hey, Monroe.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna show y'all these. This is lovely, and I'm gonna do something to it. And this has a lovely sheen to it, but it's boring. This one, I love this one. Look at this. And so you can tell what the pull color was.
Yeah, that was a good call.
I think this was the last print I pulled before I ripped the stencil apart. So I had to
Yeah, she was a little rough with it.
fix it. But I fixed it, and I'm here to tell you that, okay, so this one.
Well, hello, Roman.
Is that Roman Garcia?
No, we know Roman.
Yeah, we do. I like him.
He's a teacher in Friona.
Yeah, he plays the trumpet.
He's my brother's friend.
Okay, see what this is really wonderful. Isn't it? Look at that.
Eddie did some of those here recently.
At these go together.
Yeah, they do. They're
This
friends.
might be the start of something.
Something else.
You know that song?
I would like you to kind of maybe finish one or two of the things that you already.
That doesn't necessarily have to be Mariah. That is all contraire.
I just thought I'd put it out there for the universe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do really like this, and I think that it has. Depending.
Hey, Dana.
I don't know. I'm not ready to obliterate this one yet, nor this one. Now look at this. Isn't this cool looking?
Hey, Monroe says he's trying to get there. No pressure, P. We will get there. I've
Thank
been
you.
thinking about it. I really want to do a good job with this. We got this. Okay, y'all are the perfect people for each other.
I'll schmooze with you later, Monroe, okay? All right, now I want you to know how absolutely wonderful this is.
It is. You use that one paint that I always try to get you to use, but you don't use it when I want you to. That's the Pebeo Studio Acrylics. Oh,
No, it's this one.
Seriously? No.
Well, it is this one, but it's also, yes, the other one.
Yeah, the blue one.
The blue. Oh, where's my little swatchy do? There's my swatchy do.
Yeah, y'all are gonna have to start posting under the reluctant journalers post.
They do have
Christy Hartman, y'all need to get Monroe and Patricia
on board.
under your wing. And
I don't know.
Joni.
You know, here's the thing. Now, I don't know how you feel about this, Monroe. And I probably should talk to you privately.
Yeah,
but
why don't you
this
privately?
I know, but I'm just going to throw it out there because it kind of has to do with what we're doing here.
Okay.
You know that shirt I have that says I'm not procrastinating, I'm on a side quest?
Yeah.
Some of those side quests are the ones that really turn out to be the bomb diggity.
Bomb diggity.
That's why I don't even worry about this anymore. I've got all this stuff back behind me back here. Mariah says I need to do something with my books because they're toppling over.
Listen, here's just a studio update. One thing leads to another. This might be the side quest, which is the Christmas tree is coming down today because I'm just done. I'm done. Normally it stays till May.
Yeah, we do it right before Izzy's birthday.
Because that's always been the deal that it's like, okay, seriously. Yeah, we're those people.
Yep.
The lights on and everything. I mean, it is Christmas all the way through, but I'm just kind of done. I need some things cleared out. The studio needs a little picking up because at this point it is manageable. Like it could be done in probably an afternoon versus a week. Like the last time. Actually, it took us about 2 weeks, I think, all in all. But there was some major, like, furniture moving and things.
Yeah.
We aren't there. We just need to clean up and get some things sorted and figure out what to do with the new book collection. And I think maybe what we also need to do is just get a different bookcase. Because I worry about this one little one that I got here in the studio anyway. It's not meant for that. It was more meant for, like, a couple of books and then some little fancy things.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. What's this remind you of?
Oh, look at that. Alyssa's Christmas tree is still up too. All right. See, we're not the only ones.
Look at this, Mariah.
Pickle pouch and a pickle paper.
Pickle paper.
To put in
pouch.
the pickle pouch.
I mean, you know, come on now. Look at that. That's
so good.
If that doesn't inspire you, by God, I'll tell you what, you might want to check your heartbeat.
Yeah. I don't think you're in the right place if you didn't get excited about that pickle pouch and that pickle paper.
Yeah, look at that. Hot diggity. I mean, they are kind of melony, but you know, cucumbers are kind of...
I think they're in that.
I think they're in that family.
They are.
They're in the viney family. Okay, I am loving this. I don't know where to put my pouch. That my paper's going to be next to my pouch because I don't really have. Well, I could slide it underneath there. Yeah, okay.
Well, is that the pickle box or is that just where it's been?
Well, that's his present resting place, Mariah. I don't think you understand.
I don't.
And I don't think I have time to explain it, nor do these people want to hear that.
She don't know.
Bullshit.
That's why. She don't know.
Okay, here we go. Look at this. This is another one.
Ooh.
I know.
You're going to town with the O's. That's what the stencil is. Oh, if you're looking for stencil links and things of that nature, if you want to know what some of these are and I'm not telling you, y'all can find that over there in the chat.
Okay, Mariah, feel this paper.
Mods will drop links. Most usually ooh.
Just feel it.
Oh, it's kind of rough, like a kitty
Okay,
tongue.
can you see that?
But mods will be dropping info, y'all. Info.
Okay, I like that.
Watch
I
for
like
the
that one. I
shield.
don't know what to do with it yet. Okay, I'm
Used to
getting
be
my
a tool.
piles mixed up here. Are these the ones I'm going to work on? Yeah, okay. Now, I love this, but again, this is some of that
Yes.
scratchy.
If you have questions and you missed a link or something like that, just ask nicely. Say, hey, mods, would you please drop that link? Pretty please, thank you. Sugar on top. You don't have to be that sweet with it, but, you know, it's appreciated.
You can just, you know, I don't know. What do they wave at them? Put them in capital letters. That always gets... Mariah doesn't like it because she thinks people are yelling at her. Now,
Well, it's just, don't overly use the capitalization because then it just becomes a thing. And then, you know, we need to know when you're being like, hey.
Yeah, don't be a yelly person.
All the time.
Okay, so check this out. This is the one that I did the flop off on and I had to remove the paper from. But isn't that fantastic?
Oh, quilting doctor. It is, exactly.
What?
She said, this is the perfect stream for mimosas.
Oh yeah, you don't have to be serious about anything. Just sit back and watch. Now, I do want to encourage you to see the slight shimmer here, because that's what's cool about this one. It has a bit of a shimmer to it. She's
showing the Liquitex.
And what happens is it stays on the plate, and I can't remember what I came in after with, and it just kind of, you know, it just took away the white, which I was really happy about.
Yeah, it turned it kind of cream color.
Creamy.
Iridescent graphite is what it is. It's the Liquitex Basics acrylic fluid.
And this is the one where I did the rub off on. Y'all watched me do that rub off. This is the pickup of the rub off. Okay.
This is the updates from the last stream.
Yes, it is. Now we're still...
Hello, Dorothy. Hey, Gerald.
Here we go. Is it Gerald with a J or a G?
G. G Gerald.
G Gerald. Okay. These are the ones we're going to work on today. And what I got really excited about this is when Mariah told me how much these papers were per paper. All of a sudden, I got kind of anxious about it. You know, it's like, oh, holy crap, I can't just, you know, blow that off.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't realize she didn't know.
I don't know. There's so many things that I don't know. And I, you know, I have just...
Sometimes I don't want to know, and I'm like, dang it, now I know, and I got to deal with that.
If y'all did y'all watch, was Caw yesterday?
Yes.
God, it seems like a week ago, doesn't it? I mean, I am just, I'm just gobsmacked about
all the things.
All the things. Okay, now this is pretty cool because you see, we've still got an oval going here, and then we've got this oval going here. The reason I'm picking this one.
Oh,
what?
Verena. I think I got it right. I've been practicing. Darcy was so sweet and sent me a thing that tells me how to say it, but hopefully I have that right. Verena. I feel good about that.
I like it.
Let me know.
Pretty name.
So the paper that we use, we're kind of in a testing period right now. Our number one paper that we were using for probably the last 2-3 years, consistently, was the 32-pound Hammer Milk premium color copy paper. But it just so happened that I was over there gonna get some more, and they're the bundle that I usually get, which gives me a little better price, wasn't available, and then I had to buy a single, and I was like, ooh, that's a little more than I kind of wanted it to be. And so I was like, all right, well, I'm still gonna buy one of those. And then it offered up 2 other types, which were the Hewlett-Packard, which is what P is using right now. That's what she's pulling from. But there's going to be kind of a mix, I think, in these particular papers.
There's the Hewlett-Packard.
Yeah, so the Hewlett-Packard is a 28-pound premium. I think the key really is that there's no really right or wrong type of paper to use. It's really going to be, what's within your budget, because there's going to be something within your budget. Even you just want to look for a premium paper. I think that's key.
Yes, you don't want to use the kind that
the basic copy paper, because it's going to tear apart, and you're going to be sad and mad, and it's just going to stick more often. And because we were even running into that with the color copy 24-pound, which I don't know if it was premium, the little.
I don't know if it was either, but let me tell you what, I loved it. But it's not for beginners.
No, because timing is super critical.
Yes.
And she was even having issues. But that was kind of nice because we kept telling y'all about that. And we're like, hey, you got to watch out for this. But it would never really happen on camera. But then it started happening quite often with that 24-pound. So, yeah, I mean, really, there isn't a right or wrong paper. There are just some that are going to perform better, and sort of depends on what type of prints you're going to pull. Okay, she uses a copy paper with 80 GSM. This one is a... Hold on, I can't read sideways. Not very well, at least. This one's a 105 GSM, this 28-pound that P's kind of using. So you may want to go up a little heavier, and then that way you're going to be... I think you'll have better success, because that 80 GSM is probably closer to a 24-pound type. Yeah.
But let me just tell you what I like about the 24.
Oh, perfect. That's what Mo's saying too. Perfect.
Other than using the wet strength tissue, and I don't know if you know about that, but that's if you really want to. And a lot of times you will notice when I'm using a new stencil, I will start with the tissue paper. There's a reason for that. It very rarely gets stuck to the...
Yeah.
I mean, it can, but I've only had it happen once. That it really... And it was just one little place. The stencil, the new stencil, is extremely grabby. And once you get some paint on there, you're not going to have that. But I love the 24 because you can push it down into the orifices.
Yeah, and let me
rant about... It's light enough.
I want to rant about something else real quick. This came up even during our designer meeting the other day. And I highly encourage any and every one of y'all that are doing videos, not only like our designers, but those of you that have channels and you're using PM Artist Studio stencils, please, because it's just going to make for a happier, healthier, environment for us to all art in, that people understand what Yupo is. Yupo is not paper. Now they say Yupo paper. I really wish they wouldn't have done that. It really has been a disservice to all of us, but it is what it is. Yupo is 100% plastic. It will melt. It will, like, it is plastic. Now, it is not a brittle plastic like Mylar. We never liked Mylar. That was that was a choice. That was one of our reasonings for even doing all of this. Because we didn't like slicky, hard Mylar.
I didn't know how to make it work.
It was frustrating to us, and we said, hey, well, we have this material that we knew about because we were kind of in the midst of alcohol inking and understood that it was also promoted for watercolor. So it holds up to all of those things, and the beauty of it really is, yes, there's some timing things you got to understand when you put acrylic paint onto a brand new Yupo plastic stencil. I'm saying this, I'm feeling a little ranty about it. Because it does have a paper-like surface. It is a little toothier, obviously, but that's what we like about it because it holds onto the plate. If y'all have ever experienced those Mylar ones, will slippy, slicky, slicky, slicky. That's a problem a lot of times.
And I tore them up right and left. I mean,
yeah, I don't understand why people are like, oh, well, these are so much like lighter weight or this or that. And I'm like,
I don't know what you've been using.
Okay,
but,
sounds great. So I think it's really important that whenever y'all are showing them in videos, and on that note as well, también, if you are a channel, if you're new here, if you've been hanging out with us for years, please reach out to us. We do want to collab with you. We want to collab like either like with the back end. If you're doing a video and you have used like 90% PM Artist Studio products, let us know. Collab with the designers if they have a channel. It will help everybody grow, and it will help everybody understand, you know, who PM Artist Studio is, who the designers are, and that, you know, we're all part of this huge community. And it's just a really exciting way to do that. And if you don't know how to, reach out to me or to one of the other designers that has a channel. They'll let you know. They'll let you know. They're very helpful. And you can either email or just message on the lightning bolt. Although, hey, by the way, I can't use my lightning bolt right now.
What?
Facebook has said that I've been doing suspicious behavior, and they want me to confirm my identity. And I don't know that I'm ready to do that. I'm kind of like, that seems intrusive. So I can't respond to anything right now. I could leave the little hearts, but it doesn't let me type. Like, I can react to the
That's probably
messages.
all that stuff you've been sending me.
I think so. That's why I sent you something in like the regular messaging thing.
Oh, and I didn't see it.
And it shut me down. Hello, Melon.
Okay, so I'm just putting these over here. You can see why I'm doing this, and I wanted to talk about these really quickly because I know y'all saw me do these, but I don't think that you understand why I do this. I want to have this already down here, so when I want a piece word, I want a flower.
Oh, yes.
If I want a turtle, I've already got it stamped here. I can just blip over here and I can cut that dude out and I am ready to go. Let's say I wanted a little something that looked like, if I cut this out with my scissors, I'm sorry, Sonia, I haven't got, you know, this is the old pair. I call these my stamp scissors, because they look stampy around the edge. That could become a stamp, and I could use another thing in the middle of it, you know, something like that. This is wonderful edging. You know, I want to put a border around something. I've got it ready to go. Got my words here. I can cut out the whole little block. I can cut out individual words. I've got my crow here. I've got my weird little girl. And my whatchamacallit from the Japanese dude. Totoro.
That is Puffy, Becky, and Skeeter.
Yeah, it's Crow. Okay, and this is the same thing. Look at these little, see these little things? I can cut these out and make little, they look like postage stamp kind of things. And these could be little postage stamp type things. I could cut this little block of stuff out and just, you know, put it someplace. But that's why I make these. And put these in a place where I don't know where I'm going to put them. But anyhow, yeah, put them right back there for now. Okay, so these are all I think are lovely. I'm not doing, I think this is just.
Oh, hey,
Anyway.
woman with the weenie. How you doing? Hey, Shauna.
Okay.
Who else am I missing? Rhonda popped in there. Hey, Patty C. Okay, also real quick, what did I want to say? There was something else. Dang it. Totally just blanked on me.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And mostly I am going to use this stencil because I love these big blocks that are going to keep that below.
Below.
Yeah.
Hi, Diane.
And I'll show you how to do that. Remind me that's what I'm doing, Mariah. Because I might forget.
Hello, Paula. All right. Welcome to everybody that has come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we are arty friendly people.
That we are.
Best chat in town. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Very much appreciated. And if you're watching in replay, we'd also appreciate you giving those thumbsy upsies and leaving comments down below. Ask your questions. Tell us, you know, how your day's going. Just all the things we want to know.
Okay, this is
Hey,
my...
Lexi.
Sorry, Mariah.
No, it's okay.
I mean to interrupt. This is my Meeden
That's some...
soft body paint
Yeah?
experience.
Oh, you wrote them down.
Yeah, I did.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm not sure which way they go, but I think we can figure it out. Oh, I shoved them over here next to my sewing kit. My problem is I'm running out.
All right, Carol.
Out of paint room.
Yeah.
So don't send me any more paint.
Yeah, we gotta address this studio. It needs a little maintenance.
Now remember, this is the stamping onto the plate from another plate. And this is
You stamped with the gray paint.
I stamped.
I'm very proud of you.
With the gray paint.
And I've put all the stamps away because I'm a good girl.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
They were stacking up.
But you can still see some of the remnants of the and now see, we've got a little bit more, you know, some interesting lines out there that occur because when you use a lot of paint, that's what happens. But isn't this wonderful? I think this is
I love it.
wonderful. I'm really in love with it on so many. And of all the interesting left behinds, I think that stencil, the
Ovals all over.
ovals all over, rolling around and making you want to throw up.
Oh no, that's the comic wave.
Comic wave.
That
Okay.
makes people want to.
So.
It's great stencil though. It really is.
Okay.
It's super fun.
Whose stencil is this?
This is Sophia's new one.
Okay, Sophia. I had to fix it.
She busted it. And she said, but I want mine to be back together. And I said, I understand that. Then you're going to have to make that happen. Sophia wanted, and her thought was that, you know, it comes together, but really you would cut them apart because they're going to be able to move around and then you can position them in different ways. But
Yeah,
Pete wants hers together. So
I
I
want
said,
mine together, so I taped them.
So she made it happen.
Sometimes I cut my stuff apart, and sometimes I put it back together. But my first thing is, see this one down here? I popped that dude.
Yeah.
And boy, was I mad about that.
She was.
And then I decided, well, I'm going to go ahead and put a little up, and I need to put one there. This is how you add to this. Remember that one that I made?
Yes. And sometimes those turn out to be super fun.
But this is what you can do. You can use that crap tape.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. Like, these little, and you can buy them usually on the Amazon place. And I'm sorry, I don't know where else to get them.
Yeah, and don't get the metallic ones because they're too thick to do this kind of stuff.
The metallic ones?
They have gold and stuff on them.
Oh, well, that's what I'm showing them right now. That's all we have, really.
No, you had this green over here.
Oh, did you like it a lot?
I used it all.
Oh,
That's the one I want. I want the thinner is better because then, and after a while, your paint is going to build up there.
And you can buy bags of these because it's really.
We're really low. Do we have more?
Yeah, I think I got a whole other. I found a bunch of. I need to find them again, but you know, yeah.
Okay, well, you need to put those back on the thing because the ones that we've got up here now. Because see this size right here? This is wonderful. Now I do like these when I'm doing the wider ones when I'm doing the pull up on the.
Yeah, it is washy. It's the ends.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, but here, this is what I use to pull off when I'm cleaning up my plates. Remember, this is, you can tell what color this is. This is my mixing plate. Look at that, baby.
Oh, that's cool, though. And then the one behind there is...
And see this? That's because that's thick paint right there.
I think that's Hopeless Harlequin by Carrie.
I know, isn't it wonderful? I thought it looked very, you know...
kind of industrial, but
yeah,
like falling apart.
The fence. But that's because, and I can glue that piece down. I think this is a really cool looking print.
Hi, Linda.
I'm keeping that. And you will notice, I don't know if you can, but I'll try to hold it up so that, can you see the indentations on the plate from the print? Now this is one of my
super stickies.
Dairy Queen. I don't care. I'm going to use it until it doesn't work anymore.
I don't know what that means. I don't
either.
But we'll know.
I'll know when it happens.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to the store.
So far, it's still giving something.
So I'm going to be using this today. This is going to be another one. But you notice it has much more open spaces here rather than, you know, the other one that I've got over here. So we're going to use both of those. And let's, I love this print. Everything about this print, I absolutely love. And I was trying to hurry it a little bit. I don't know why I was, but anyway, you can see it kind of smooshed out. See what happened over there?
Sketchy scallops, y'all. Sketchy scallops.
But look at this. Mo, check it out.
Isn't that cool? Sophia's here too, by the way.
Sophia, check it out. But you can see the little, and I mean, I don't think that they're making that big of a, they're not changing the design, is what I'm saying. They're just stabilizing it. And I do think there's another couple of places I need to come in. The reason I was kind of reluctant is because I don't want to suddenly start a diagonal here. I want it to be straight across. And I've got one there.
You got to meet your humps.
You got to meet the hump in the right place. It really did.
It's important.
It is. But I have strengthened this side pretty much, and I think it looks very cool.
It does look like it kind of got burnt in the oven, but yeah. Left it in a little long, but that's all right. It's crispy.
Oh, yeah. I hear what you're saying. I was going, what are you talking about? Okay, yeah. Might have cooked a little bit long. All right, now we've got some stuff around the edge. I'm not going to worry about that because I have lots of plates. We'll worry about it when I have to do it. All right, let's get after it.
Those lovely lady lumps.
I cleaned up my plates somewhat. I mean, I didn't get all, you know, manic about it. Oh, I was going to talk about the colors here. The 443, 452, 455.
Yeah, that was like...
And 439. It's the blues and one purple. Yeah, of the Meaden.
Yeah, that was 2 prints ago. Yep.
Yeah, that was the tissue paper one.
We've talked about it now.
Yeah, okay. Good. Done with that. All right, so I'm putting the stencil down on the plate. Because why? Because I want to, and I'm turning it over because this side has more paint than this side. And I don't want my stencil sticking. Okay. Now, the paint that I'm going to put down here, now I probably, you know, I need to talk about this because you're going to do this and you're going to say, but I can't. It doesn't work.
I got to tell you this. This is
Okay.
funny. Well, a couple funnies here. Tell P that it'd probably be better for the aesthetics that she's putting in the stabilizers, because if she would have done them, they would have been diagonal, and then it would have been deliberately cattywampus, because that's how she do. So see?
There we
Add
go.
your own stabilizers, and that way they can be wherever you want them.
They can be. They certainly can be.
And then Carla says she can trace her idea train thought back to something that PRM said. She's totally random. She's not totally random. Sorry.
Here's the thing. Sometimes I say things and I forget that I say things. And sometimes I say things that I later on say, nah, I kind of changed my mind on that.
I disagree
do that
with
about
myself.
paint all the time.
I disagree with myself.
I disagree with myself.
That was earlier me that didn't have as much information.
Earlier me. But you know what? I'm willing to admit it. And I think that's the whole thing here.
Yeah.
I just, I can't get it right 100% of the time. 99.5, but yeah.
She's good at that.
Okay. So now here's the next issue, because I'm going to put paint down here.
Yeah.
So these areas here are all going to be, there's not going to be any paint there, right? Everybody got that?
Yeah. Open.
That's what I want.
Yes.
And the reason I have to do it like that is because once I've got paint on here, it's really hard for me to put it down here and get because see, it's stiff with paint already.
Yes.
Yeah. Word. Now, I might go ahead and do some tissue paper pulls to get that off.
Did y'all get that? Because see, there's two ways to get at the same effect, but you have to take into consideration, okay, am I going paint to paint? Is this thick paper? Is this thin paper? What are the other variables that are in play here? Because those will determine, okay, well, it would be better. So what P's going to do is, that's why she put the stencil down now, going to put the paint down, pull the stencil up, then put the print on there, because you're going to get more of the design.
Yes. Thank you, Mariah. Good God. Sometimes I want you to put your bracelet back up there. I want everybody to admire that bracelet.
I know. It's so good. Hold on. There we go. This is the one my baby didn't want, and it just barely fit. I have to wear it on my left hand. And I thought it looked fabulous with my Sumat's earrings.
So does.
I know. It's like they were meant to be.
Everything. I mean,
all the
yeah.
sparkles.
I still have my same shirt I had on yesterday, which I put on clean yesterday. So it's only day 2.
I showered today. I thought it was necessary.
I did a bird bath.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Now, we're just going to take these as they come here for the most part. I don't know. I might change my mind.
Hey, Bray.
So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I really, I don't want to destroy what's underneath it, even in the areas where, it's going to be painty.
Painty.
So what color do I want to use here? This is important.
Well, are you staying kind of on theme, or are we like breaking from?
Oh, no, I'm not worried about that.
I think it should be orange.
Orange? Okay.
Or hot pink.
Well, I'm just reaching over here. And I'm thinking, okay. 366.
Yeah, I like that.
Quinacridone. I think this is going to be good.
Pink and green are good.
Pink and green are good.
Look away, Mo. Lexi would like to know, we were expected to bathe and change our clothes around here. Every once in a while.
Every once in a while. I'm of the opinion that if you don't sweat a lot,
yeah, I don't think there's any real reason.
Come on now.
Come on now, sugar. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we're an arty friendly bunch of folks. Best chat in town. I mean, where else are you going to get whether or not you can wear those pants 5 days, or, maybe you should change. I don't know. Along with art.
Oh, that one spot there.
And Mo's crying a little bit. She feels like she's being, mistreated.
Assaulted.
Assaulted a little bit.
Visually assaulted.
Visually. Yes. Hello, Sherry. It's an artistic funk. Yes, it's an essence of artist. Sometimes I gotta tell P, hey, I think today might be the day. If you want us to hang out with you.
Yeah, if
you're gonna stay upstairs and just not really hang out with people, fine. Do what you want to do.
Izzy will tell me.
I have a note downstairs that she wrote me. Gigi, you are stinky.
I want to
be quick.
Tell her sometimes.
Hey, oh yeah, she
gets goaty.
And let's just say, like she's a.
How?
I will pass on bathing if it's an option. And then the other day she told me, she's like, I heard or saw on one of her shows or whatever that it's bad to wash your hair every day, and I'm like, yeah, I get that, but see, I think they're doing other upkeep. What's happening?
Hey, when I discovered all this bathing stuff was when we went camping.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait, we got an actual art question. We got to address that first.
Okay, well, you can see what happened here, and this is what happens sometimes.
Which paper
This is why I say, and see, I shouldn't be yammering and.
Which paper was that?
I don't know. It might be the 28.
Okay. Can you bring that back into, and then Monroe, I'll get to you here in just a second, but I think this is a really good way to address a lot of what we were talking about. Y'all see, in the areas where it went paint to paint, you're golden, you're fine, all good, resist. But as soon as that
It's
fairly clean Yupo stencil
bare paper.
touched that bare paper, and that paint was just in its little sticky phase, it's stucky.
Stucky, but I'm going to show you how to fix that.
All right, Monroe says, question, I was printing yesterday, and when I added a second layer, as I brayered it, it would pick up bits of other stencils and paint. I let the first layer completely dry. Am I not using enough paint? Yes.
Yes.
See, you already answered your own
You
question
already answered your own question. Now look at this. Isn't that cool?
And it could be the, also, like, how dry was it?
Yeah.
But you're better off adding more paint when you are kind of in an in-between time. Or if it isn't like for sure dry, you're just a little questioning it, put out more paint. And make sure your brayer really isn't touching it. It's more like just kind of skating across the surface and pushing that paint over the other paint.
And the reason I'm taking care of this now is because once that paper gets down there, it has a tendency to hook onto the other paper. So just, get rid of it. And you can tell. And what happens is it leaves kind of a cool texture there. That when you decide, that you...
Oh, bye. Bye, Keisha.
Okay. And we got a little bit of pink still left on here, so we're just going to go ahead and run with that. Now, I'm going to let this dry over here, and we'll use the other stencil for a bit.
Sticky, stucky. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, now over here on this one, see that right there? Now, this is thin because I pulled up that section right there. I don't worry about that. But that little jobber right there will wrap right around your brayer.
Make you sad.
And make you very sad. Or angry. Or a little bit of both.
And welcome to those of you that are coming in and those who have subscribed to the channel. Let us know who you are in the chat and we'll say hello back.
Okay, I'm not really ready to give up on this right now. I mean, I do think it's a really cool color. So maybe I will just put this back over here. That could be another one that I grab. Because a lot of what we're using today are brayer offs. Originally were brayer offs. Okay, I'm just going to go with this. See that over there? See how that was buckling a little bit there? It's one of the reasons that if you're going to use this stencil as is, see that right there? You need to make sure that that gets pushed down. Keeps coming up. Or
you could just cut the little things apart and be able to lay them out however you want. But she does that.
That is not what I want to do. Okay, Mo, close your eyes. Get another little pink around here. Maybe I'll use another pink. Maybe I'll use this.
There's a matching stamp to this,
This is quinacridone purple. What?
There's a matching stamp to this.
Oh, yeah, and remember I used it. It's gonna...
For your box papers. Or your container papers.
Containers. And, you know,
where are you at with that project?
I haven't done anything more.
We need a leaderboard of, like, projects in progress.
They are serving their purpose holding pencils, and that's all I care about.
Who has been forgotten about? I feel like at least if we had a list that, you know. Does this count as pink? I don't think this counts as pink.
It's purple.
Hi, Lisa.
If I put some white with it, it would be.
It's more like mulberry. It's like
it
wine.
It would be in the pink family.
You know which project is winning the most attention given. If it's completed its, you know, task. Archie's the longest running project. We're really going for the 8 years on Archie. At 8 years, we're going to throw a party for Archie. Maybe make him a dress. Or something. That would be really cute, wouldn't it? We could make outfits for Archie. Maybe that's his where he really needs to be. So it's not.
I am not going to involve myself in this.
She's not even entertaining me on this. She doesn't like where it's going. And she doesn't like that I'm talking about it.
It's very judgy. I'm feeling very judged.
Oh no. I think outfits for Archie would be a fantastic thing because then it's like you don't have to commit to one thing.
Well, I think you need to go get Archie and bring Archie in because
some people don't even know what we're talking about.
They don't.
We got to bring Archie in.
I don't know what kind of dress you're planning on planning for Archie.
I don't know. Maybe this can snap up. Oh, the I think they did this at the Nasher. The people that put on the show or the exhibit for the knitting.
I could crochet some
little crochet things. It's just Archie just hasn't gone any further. Good God, Archie needed some.
Here's my.
Yeah, we need a white.
A brush.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll do it over here.
Okay, so now this here, you people that don't know about this, I'm gonna let this dry. Okay, this is why I have multiple plates, because right now this is just a wonderful print waiting to happen. She's pushing Archie off on me. This is Archie.
You gotta lay him down, otherwise it's just too much into the camera. There we go. Look at Archie. We did a whole thing about Archie Panko. And that's how the sculpture turned into Archie. There are stencils that, like, we did a whole series of things. But Archie never got done because she really likes him gold. But then the base has, not been decided. And then we were saving trinkets and trophies for Archie, but she don't want to do that.
Color stuff on the bottom.
She just kind of likes him in this stage of flux.
Because I haven't really decided. What we were going to do is stick trinkets to him all over.
Here, lay him down
I just couldn't do it because I thought it was so wonderful. And I spent hours on this, hours and hours getting it to this point, and I just really liked it. I thought he was named after Bunker. Who's
No,
Bunker?
Archie Bunker from the show.
Oh no,
No, Archipinko.
Archipinko. And
A sculpture.
Palace says he would make a great jewelry display piece.
Oh, you could hang things from him.
No. It is serious sculpture. It's not cutesy.
Okay.
I'm definitely serious. I'm not.
But okay, so you do like the idea of perhaps crocheting things.
I like that because that honors the original Inception.
And the thing was, is the Archipinko would like make sculptures out of all kinds of things and things that really weren't very good idea because like they didn't hold up.
No.
Totally like kind of our guy.
Not here anymore because they were like fragile.
They broke down.
Yeah.
They were biodegradable.
That they were. And I think some of them started degrading
like in the
rapidly.
Yeah, in the museums. It's like, I don't know, that's a very good investment.
Now, the other thing here that I envisioned was after I said nay to all of these things.
And I think he has two coats of gold. I mean, that's what the other thing is. Like, she spent so much time.
He has like 3 because the first one was really watery.
Yeah.
And I just wanted it to be kind of, just to go in the cracks and crevices. And then I just said, nah, I don't like that. So then I painted him all gold. But it's not only, it's I don't know how many coats of gesso underneath all of this.
There's a ton of time put into Archie.
Yes. Archie is...
And she even painted like all up in the, you see there's an opening part. See, look at that. Not everybody does, all up in the orifices.
But I really, I really honestly, because this was a very serious art project. It wasn't a frivolous.
That's why she's very serious about him.
That's why I'm very serious about Archie, and I feel like that. Could you gold wah him?
I think that the better,
Well, no, that's I don't know.
I think it would be interesting maybe to stamp designs on him, but then it might be better to go ahead and stamp it onto tissue or whatever, so you could wrap it and put some cool things. Because that's my thing is I don't love him being like just gold.
Here's the thing. When we started out with Archie, I did a lot of research, and I did a lot of research drawings. I researched the artist. I mean, it was a very in-depth project, and it was a very serious project. It wasn't just some whimsical fly-by-night thing, which I do that too.
There's a pickle pouch right over there.
Yeah, there's a pickle pouch over here. But the reason I think I have said no to these ideas is every single piece that is on here is there in a reaction to a prior piece,
right?
Which is how
the study of
Archipinko, and that gives legitimacy, that honors his original plan.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
The other thing that I've thought about is going in and rubbing with, say, like black, and then rubbing out the spaces and then letting it get down in the cracks and whatnot. I think that would be better than just this, gold.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And Mo did find starting the Archie project. There's a series.
I did some really good prints with Archie too.
We have some of those in the shop, I think, still, maybe, if they haven't sold. Or I don't know if I listed all of those, because some of them are really big. And I don't even have a mat for them, because they were bigger than what I wanted to pay for a mat.
Yeah. And probably bigger than you wanted to pay for it.
Yeah, because nothing's, standard.
Archie back here so you can see him in the back. I'll put him on top of my book.
There you go.
There, Archie.
There.
See, I mean, I think it's a wonderful sculptural thing. Okay, this is probably dry now that I visited with all of that. No, not quite. That's all right. We got other plates here. We can bring this one back. Okay, so I moved away my plate here. Let's see what we have next. Okay, so this is what we have next. I mean, it doesn't matter. I could really do just about anything to that I want to.
Oh, Verna says to perhaps add buttons to him. She has a good button collection.
I do have a good button collection. Again, we're not...
That would ruin his lines, I think.
That would ruin his lines.
Because the lines are important.
The lines are extremely important.
And I think that's why the trinkets wouldn't work either, because it was really going to soften him up and
distract from the open planes and the very
then the curve.
Sharp.
Yeah, and the few curves that
lines.
are there. Yeah.
Yes.
I think he just needs a final, like, kind of paint job and then base being done.
Yes. I think so too.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it anyway. Okay, what do we want to use here?
Plus he's fun to talk about every once in a while.
Yeah. And everybody gets a big charge out of, 8 months, 8 days.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's well past 8 months.
Okay, I'm just grabbing this because it's another one that I think needs,
Oh, there are still some pieces of the Archie project for sale in our shop. So, yeah, if you want a piece of the Archie project, because those were done during that time. There was the whole study of Archipenko as the artist, understanding his sculpture, talking about that. Then there were different drawings. The drawings led to some, I think there's 2 different sets of stencils and masks and things. Then there was art created from those stencils and masks, and then that art ended up in the shop. And then Archie did the sculpture.
Okay, we're going to mix these 2. And then we're going to use this to pick it up. I can tell you right now, this is 24.
You're getting better at recognizing them?
Well, all I have to do is just grab one of the 28s. And there's a...
so the 28, because it is premium, it does have a little bit more of a finish on it.
It does, which I'm not... I really wish they made a 28 with the finish that they have on this one. Because I love this
they probably do. You just then don't want the premium. You just want a
Ah.
heavier copy paper that's not a premium.
Because this absorbs so beautiful.
One of the other things to consider is that then it's just like a black and white copy paper for just probably, regular office prints kind of thing. The color copy also indicates that it's going to be a little higher in, so it absorbs the color differently. And that's usually why it'll have like that premium, or it'll... See, this one has color lock technology, just so that way your color prints. They know you're doing something a little more fancy than just printing out an email. Oh, he would, Paula. Paula says that he would look gorgeous in a square, like a glass box.
Oh, yeah.
With a little uplight at night. No, that was a fabulous item.
I think that's a great idea. I like that.
His base needs to be finished.
Because that honors his original existence, and it honors what, my vision. And as an artist, you get to determine that, Don't let somebody tell you to do something that
she ain't hearing me.
I listen to you all the time, Ron.
Not about the Archie thing.
Now, hopefully, I'm going to be able to get a nice...
Oh, hi, bye, Sherry.
Yeah, I can tell that.
These are Smashing Pumpkins.
Too dry, but, I did get something.
Ooh, I like that.
I did get something there. Okay, and I'm going to leave that alone for right now. I'm going to grab something else over here. Got this.
All right, Yanka. Thanks for hanging.
Look at see, it's coming through, and I should have been using my paper towel.
Lovely. It almost went like black because of the other colors.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, what do we have here? We have a lot of stuff on the edge that I don't really want. I like the stuff out in the middle, but I don't like this. The reason I take away that side stuff is because that's what gets me in trouble.
It builds up and it's going to create a situation, and you're like, okay, well, maybe that's not a big deal at this point, but maybe a couple prints away, it becomes an issue, because then all of a sudden you have a fabulous print, but then you have all this buildup on the edge, and then it sticks or tear, you know, then creates a tear because you've had so much buildup there on those edges. So just something to kind of keep in mind on, you know, where you're at in your, you know, layering process.
Yeah, because I really do want to leave this out here because it's, number one, it's got some nice little areas out here where it already had some of the other stuff going on. But I'm just trying to get rid of this hard edge here. I don't want that. Okay, back in business. Oh, that's something else. It was there before.
Leftovers.
Leftovers.
Now, I think you trimmed the edge of this one.
I don't know.
Pretty sure you did. Oh, yes. See, even Eddie, he made that. He said, Smashing Pumpkins by Stencil by Paula. No, it has been altered by P. What was that you just put out there?
Transparent red iron oxide. Okay, now see what's happening there? How it's...
Yeah. Crazing.
Crazy.
Also activating the paint that's on the stencil. Man, Eddie did some bang up. Like, it's almost like a... It's in the vein of a long haul, but he was able to really mainly just utilize what was built up on the stencil. Not that he was building it up on the plate, then, you know, it was just, it was a really interesting and a quick way to get a few layers off of the stencil.
Okay, so we're going to put that away.
I was very impressed, Eddie.
I'll have to watch it, Eddie. I don't know.
She needs to be impressed by that. Mm-hmm.
But I think you should be impressed by that, too.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to put this down here.
Eddie says, what Mariah's talking about, watch it here. Yeah, y'all save that for later. If you haven't already watched it. You can watch it again. Helps with the viewership. Jingle, jingle.
Keeping away the evil spirits. There are a lot of them out there. I don't know if y'all know about that, but...
Oh, yeah, they could be, like, urchins, pumpkins, jellyfish.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to pull that up right yet.
Monroe.
I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Want some, let's see, let's go with our micaceous. Really like this stuff.
Micaceous me. Now, this one actually has texture, this paint. It's gritty.
It does. Now, you see how we're still picking up some of the purple. This is what I love about this paint. And this is how I got that texture that I had on that one. Now, I'm hoping
I like the purpleness of it. Did you try to line that up?
I did a little bit.
I'm impressed. That's as close to registration as we get around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need more room.
That's right, Eddie. Another great feature of the Yupo, which is 100% plastic, is that it releases the goodness back to you. I don't know that other Mylar stuff does it.
I don't either, but look at this. Look at what's happening with this. And we will deal some more with that.
I would assume that it certainly doesn't do it in the same way. That's just my assumption.
Now we're going to clean up our edges again here.
Sometimes I assume things, and I'm okay with that.
I still want to leave that kind of, the edge that I cut out there.
Yeah. You want it?
I do want it. But I don't want this other stuff that's going to be catching me up.
Yeah, it is like a purpley brown. It's kind of nice.
Isn't it wonderful? Okay, so we're going to let that dry.
Oh, see, Arty has made a confirmation that in his experience, the Mylar does not give back in the same way as Yupo. It's selfish that way.
Huh.
Yep.
I just didn't like the floppiness of it. You know, I need something stiffer.
Okay. She's also talking about two different things, so hold on. Let's preface, because some people are like, okay, what's that crazy lady talking about? So some of the stencils that she had in her collection were like these almost rubbery like ones. That's not technically Mylar. Those were those, and maybe it was a form, but y'all know they're usually those smaller ones. I think they're for walls, or they were more for like decor type stencils.
Oh.
Remember, because they were little, but then they were really floppy. Now, some of the other Mylar stencils out there on the market, those are thicker. We have trouble cutting them. That was one of my other gripes about it. Is like, I didn't care for how it cut on our Cricut machines. Not to say that it doesn't cut, but it could have been the Mylar that I had found. But she didn't like the slickiness of that. Because when we were testing out, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to buy some of this, you know, just craft Mylar stuff off the internet. And we have some of that. But we didn't care for it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah. Bye, Sophia. Thanks for hanging.
And I kept telling Mariah, I said, you know, I don't like their designs. Their designs aren't doing what I want them to do.
Well, yeah, because they were usually meant for decor, or, you know, they were just, and our other gripe, you know, once we got into gel printing, is that we wanted stencils that fit the gel plate, not this 12 by 12 or 6 by 6 or, you know, some of the tagged style. And I get why they make those sizes. Like, it's meant for those particular projects and things. Ours are very much geared to gel printing.
Look at that.
That's really cool. It's like, you know.
Okay, so we have to now this needs to dry.
Yeah.
This isn't a pull right now. Okay. All right, I'm bringing this back to show you what has happened.
Ooh, yeah, it's really beaded up.
Okay, we're just, as long as those little pieces are shiny, you know that they're not dry. Okay. All right, now we're going to do something different. We're going to put down paint, and then we're going to put down the stencil, because I want you to notice the stencil. It's starting to get texturized.
Yeah, the thin ones are for walls. Yeah.
So I am hoping that this is going to leave behind a texture on the paint that we're going to use. And let's see what we've got over here. Okay, that might be cool.
And Paula says she likes the thinness of the Yupo and still has, like, with the strength, because it's kind of a, you know, the two benefits there. I think that that is true. Like, that's one of the reasons it works well on the gel plate. Because it's not rigid.
No, it's flexible.
Or slicky. You know, you have that slickiness or the rigidness of Mylar. Some people like that.
Well, I never did like it. I didn't understand how I was supposed to use it. And that may have been partially on me. I don't know.
It could have been a you thing.
It could have been.
She started all this. If y'all want to be upset about something,
yeah,
she's the one.
Just get after it. I won't pay attention, but you can go ahead.
You can leave comments down below.
Okay, I'm using Blood Red Lake, and it has fly ho.
Fly ho.
Fly ho.
Tally ho.
High flow added to it. So it is very transparent. You can see it was very, I don't know if I added this one after. I think I probably did because you can see the tip here. Okay. Yeah. So we're putting our paint down. And use a goodly amount.
That's right. Exactly, Karen. She says, we will listen, but we're not going to entertain that thought. It's like the other day when she was telling me, do you not understand what I'm saying? I'm like, well, or did you not hear me? And I said, no, I heard you. I didn't understand. There's a difference. Like the hearing, the words I got, like, I just didn't understand. There's a difference. Uh-huh.
Okay, I've got my paper underneath so I know where I need to go with my paint. Sometimes I don't pay attention to that, but I'm really trying to do a good job today so I can be a good example for you all. And I want, and the reason I'm getting nice, smooth paint here is because of the high flow added, the fly ho.
Yeah.
I'll just wipe that on my pants. Okay. Now we're putting the texturized side down, folks.
Oh, hi, Jill.
Okay. Now, this is,
Rosemary.
You can see this. See the ripples in the paper? This is what I love about the 24-pound paper. It's light enough that I can still use it through this stencil.
But you need to move quickly.
Need to move quickly. Now, rubby rub, get it down in there. I'm not too concerned about it sticking to the paper because there's a lot of paint on this paper. And because it's thinner paper, it's going to go down into the orifices. Orifices.
That's where Orlando hangs out. In the orifices. Eating cheese on trees. Ooh, that's so fun.
See, it just needed that.
It did.
It needed that. And this needs this. I don't know. I'm not. Okay. Boop. Plan B here. Get some more of this up on our.
Oh, yeah, Graham, you got to go over there and check that out. So Mo put in a link to. Is that one of the. I think it's a blog post, right? And we have it listed over there, or the picture's shown anyway. Oh, where is it in the glossary? That's right. And then I think there's a link to it. I think that's how that works. But yeah, if you follow that link that Mo put into chat there, and then look up the old paint colors, there's some great ones. It's very funny. We bring it up often.
Goose turd.
Goose turd is one that she
Dead
mentioned.
Spaniard, isn't it?
Dead Spaniard. It just seems so wrong, but it gives me a chuckle. It's kind of like, I didn't know that was any different than anybody else that's dead, but okay.
Look at that.
Things were different back then. Way back then.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I went to, I was kind of waiting to see, like, what other people said about, because Jill had mentioned that with master boards, it's difficult to start with because we are used to producing something cohesive. Well, I think here's my thought process on the whole masterboard thing. Because to me, it's like, I I guess I had never really thought about it as a finished piece by any means. Like, you know, a master board is simply, hey, I'm creating a background. And then it's going to end up being something else. Whether that is one large piece that has a background, or you do cut it up into smaller things. That's kind of like when I approach even doing like the stamped out sheets like we did last Monday, which by the way, I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know. We're gonna do Christmas tree today. We're gonna be pulling together some orders today. Eddie's gonna be streaming a little later. Eddie, I'm gonna try to make it. I don't know if I'm just letting you know. I don't know if I may, but Eddie's gonna be streaming, y'all. If you want to watch people later on today, Eddie will be there. But like whenever I was creating, you know, this, I didn't even think about it. It was just a stamp off piece that was on the, you know, blotter paper and who's it, what's it. Like, I think the whole key is to think about, not to think about it. Just kind of do some things. That's one of the reasons the brayer offs turn out so well.
Okay, here's my other thing on the masterboard thing, because I'm not.
She's not very good at it either.
I'm not a big fan, and the reason I'm not a big fan is, and I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive that it's something that I say be serendipitous, whatever. I things never end up where I want them. I'll tell you who is an absolute master at this is Carrie.
Yeah,
he can make a masterboard where stuff turns up where it needs to. I don't know how he does that. I don't have that. I can't look at a flat piece of paper and decide where things are going to be when it is cut up. I don't have that that vision, that ability, and he does a really bang up job. Okay.
Hi, Michelle.
You saw this. This was my brayer off over here. If you get to your brayer off soon enough, you can actually remove paint, move it around. Move it around.
Move it. You got to move it. Look at that.
All right, now let's, and I still have a nice finish on this stencil. But I think that's, thank you for the, I saw those hearts go up.
You saw the hearts.
I saw them.
I think that, again, to me, I don't even think about, like, where things are gonna end up or where I'm gonna, like...
It worked when you did your accordion book.
My meandering fish book.
And the thing that you were keeping in mind when you did that is you wanted it to be very low contrast.
And I think that's how it should start out no matter what. You will always feel successful then.
Yes, I think that you're absolutely right about that.
When you have super high contrast backgrounds, you're going to feel frustration because they're going to, like, it's going to fight with whatever you're doing. You got to knock things back. Now, Carrie's really good at, like, he'll have the contrast, then he knocks it back, and then he brings some things forward. He's really good at that, you know.
And let me tell you what.
That is a skill.
It is a skill. And it's one that you have to actively, you have to pay attention when you're doing it so that you can replicate it later, is what I'm saying. And I'm not really very good at that. I'm more of a...
Oh, okay. So that is a great suggestion. So Monroe said that he turned his upside down that was suggested in Makers. So he was very surprised how much he liked it when he looked at it and then was cut into the ATC. So yeah, and I think, you know, when, like what P was talking about when I was doing the meandering one, which started out as like, hey, this is basically like, you know, starting a master board, because I knew it was going to be a background. And even though I didn't necessarily full on cut it up, we did make it into the meandering thing, which then folded up. And really, in the whole grand scheme of things, is basically the same concept, because it was going to go into smaller panels. But when I was stamping, I was, you know, I would turn it. Number one, it was big, so you kind of had to anyway, just because space-wise.
Yes.
So I think that is a really good way to force yourself to see it differently and maybe realize, hey, I need to create. It's almost like fireworks in the sky to me. Like, that's how I see it. That it's like, oh, okay, we need something over here now. We need something here, boom, 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 to fill up the piece. That's how my brain works.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I love that.
Now, well, I do too, but I'm a little worried that it's too opaque. And see, I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Because I'm putting this down on here. I kind of want it to be really more.
What about one of your new Meadens? Do you have something that's, because those are so transparent? Well, that's very and I'm all for
well, those are not very good. I'm glad you brought that up. They're not really good for pickup.
Okay.
Because remember that one I used and left that whole streak at the top. Because the reason is it's not the paint; it just dries really fast.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get a good. I'm thinking
full coverage.
I'm thinking I can brayer this out, and it's going to be. It's going to be sheer, transparent enough that.
Thanks, Monroe.
But I do need enough. Because I'm going to be using this to pull it with.
Okay.
And it has paint on it, you see.
Yes.
So.
That's tricky move, y'all.
Tricky move.
Because dry painted surface, you need a little extra paint so it adheres. Because otherwise, like the paint that's dry is a slicky surface that is a resist. It's not naturally going to go, oh yeah, give me that.
It's not going to, grab onto that. Yeah, that's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna say nay. I've already got enough here. I don't need any more of that. And the reason I am brayering this out very, very thin is so that I get some of that other. But there's a point where you just have to say, okay, I think that's as thin as you need it because you do still need to have enough paint there to grab onto that other painty surface. And this is kind of a crapshoot. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Yeah.
But this is good. This paint pulls. Like Martha.
Martha, we miss her. In her paint form. We miss Martha. Otherwise, not so much, but who's it was it? All right, my arty friends, do say hello in the chat. I know some people have come in. Say hi. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't. If you're enjoying this, that's the way to let us know. And if you're really enjoying this and you haven't subscribed to the channel, and you're like, hey, I want to chat in the chat, but I don't know how. Well, that's because you need to subscribe. You got to be a subscriber in order to chat in the chat. And if you're watching on replay, let us know down in the comments because we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, and I read them. And I sometimes I write very witty replies.
Mm-hmm. That she do.
Witty repartee.
That she do. Hi, Cat.
Okay, if this comes up, it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Now, we shall see.
It's got to dry.
Keep this in your thoughts. Come back. Okay, now see that? See what's happening there? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm really going to press this down because I've got to do this while it's wet. If it dries, I can push on this till hell freezes over and it's not going to make any difference.
Mm-hmm. You're going to have those.
But now that it's wet, I can still push on it.
Plus, it's fun chasing bubbles, y'all. Some of them are just going to be there.
Some of them are just going to be there. We're just going to, maybe I've got enough that I can pull it up or it'll leave behind cool stuff.
One of the things with it going to a painted surface is that it's not going to necessarily be as noticeable or as much of an issue.
This is true. This is very true.
Because there's already a design there.
Yeah. There's already design there. It's not white paper. It's not going to be big gashes like I've got them back here that are big gashes.
It really is, Patty. Very hard to pick a favorite. I mean, P goes through phases. And, then you have to take a stencil away from her because we're all sick of seeing, bricks or bricks. She loves bricks. She loves bricks a lot.
I wish I knew where Bricks was.
We were just
I
I think I made her give it away. I was like, can you just give that away to somebody?
Bricks.
And the amount of paint that was on Bricks showed how much it was loved.
This is very true.
I think when you're starting out, you're going to find lots of success with more highly patterned. You need a couple of different ones. You need some with like lots of pattern. So I know Mo's favorite is puzzle. Then if you have a stencil like this one here in particular, because you have a lot of openings, and mixing those two together, you're going to find success and joy with that. Because they will go together. And so when you're layering up, you're going to be like, oh, that's really cool how that, you know, ended up layering up. But if you had something like bricks and puzzle together, you're gonna be like, wow, that's a lot, because there's a lot of tiny design that's all fighting with one another. You need some areas that are going to be filled in and some big openings to then let the smaller design shine through or block out.
Okay,
those are some things to think about.
And okay, so I have this, and you know, I don't know, I didn't get it centered on there. And I was really mad at myself because I think it's really a splendid print. Yeah. But that happens. And you just get over it. Can you see down here where we've got the paint pulled up?
It's like a little skin. I've been watching a lot of...
yeah, I need to do a better job of getting this down on here. Now, what do I want to use to pull this with? I'm not going to use this. And the reason is, I wish you could feel, it's very, very slick. And it already has...
Yeah.
This would be its fourth.
Pink, gray, gray.
Underneath.
Three. Yeah.
Yeah. So this would be the fourth. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab something else over here that has a bit of tooth to it.
Hi, Chrissy.
Okay.
And hello, Paula.
And this is one that I pulled off that just barely got it off. And you can feel it. It's flocked.
I think that's the one that popped your... Because it wasn't on the plate that it popped.
No.
It was when she was pulling it off the paper.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Okay, I'm using yellow because I think that would be a good one.
Lolo.
Nickel azo, I think. No, I don't. I'm going to use transparent yellow iron oxide. I love the cellularization here.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be afraid to use some paint.
All right, you got 33 minutes.
Okay, well
yeah, moving
humming right along here.
I can't wait to hear about once you and Monroe have another discussion, kind of, you know, where you're at with things, and I would like a project update. That's what
Monroe, I don't know. Do we want to involve her?
Well, no,
once you know, she...
Oh, I don't want to be fully involved. I just want to be up to date on, you know, what's going on.
She will make suggestions.
Sometimes. I have to tell myself no. Because I'm like, I want to know. But then by knowing, I then have to be involved. And I don't know that I want to be that involved. Because people don't necessarily want all of my involvement. And then that makes me sad. Because people should do what I tell them to do when I am involved.
I haven't checked my lightning bolt to see if I'm still, you know, because I've been the recipient of...
Yeah, some of my questionable, I guess.
Okay, who's the person that owns Facebook?
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg? Well, I haven't been saying anything bad about him. That other one. Oh, look at that.
That's trippy. I mean, it looks like it's floating in there. Hello, Anne.
The dude that owns Amazon.
Bezos.
Yeah. Is that the same one?
No.
No. Zuckerberg and yeah, okay, they're different.
They're different.
Their wives left them.
No, Zuckerberg still has his wife, which I wonder about. I really do.
Well, anyway, did you know that the Amazon dude owns Whole Foods?
Yes.
Well, I'm not going there anymore.
We don't really go there.
It's
We're Central Market people. And hey, by the way, HEB's coming. They're right up the road. So excited. Woo -hoo. They're a nice company. So I mean, as much as we know about them, but
socially conscious.
Yeah, they at least do things that present as such.
All right, well, let's get back to it here. We've got some gold down here. We're not going to worry about that. We know that gold's there. We love that gold. And let's see. I'm going to bring back. I do love that, and that's getting a lovely.
Oh, Monroe says the problem is P sent such beautiful, amazing things. It's intimidating. I am getting there though. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about because I feel that way about some of the papers that I used from Susan.
I'll just start ripping them up, and then you'll feel better about it.
Or
gluing them down, or doing whatever.
Put some crap paint on top of them, and then you're going, oh well, now I really screwed that up, so I'm going to have to do something to save it. That's how you get over that.
Yeah.
And the other thing is some of the papers that you sent to me, I'm going to, because I think this next journal is going to be a little more sturdy.
Carrie, we were talking about you.
I want to be able to make pockets to put things in.
Yeah.
Because I love that kind of journal.
She loves a pocket. She loves a washi. She loves a tuck spot. She loves a thong. She loves a... What else have we called them? A sash.
Sash.
Just somewhere to stick something. That's really what...
And I'm ready for one because...
Maybe the journal. That could be... This is the journal that is an homage to all the places you could stick something. And then the final one could be like, you could just stick it up your butt.
I could make butt cheeks there. And do little pockets, and you could stick your tags in between the little butt cheeks. Oh, and look, and I've got my...
Sorry,
I got my tongue here, and I could
Carrie just came in on all that, and it's like, should I have been here?
Nah, we just got started.
Mawashi, see, that's a better, but we used to call them thongs, but it just really depends on their setup. But some people just call it like a little tuck spot or a...
See, look at that. I did this on... Yeah. We kind of got off here, but I'm helping my swap partner out. It says, try to avoid getting involved with somebody who's going to need killing before it's over. It may seem to you that narrows the field somewhat, but be diligent.
I think this is very applicable. I think somebody probably should have told Melania that.
Absolutely. 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 And
free advice.
This is how I take notes. And here, let's see what I said. Oh, this is my book here. Okay.
She's got notes. Which book?
I need to really write that out and, whatever, but I haven't done that yet.
Make it prettier?
Yeah.
More legit?
And I'm practicing my
bees.
My bees, belief, and Costa de la Luz. Oh, yeah, they have wonderful glass stuff out at some place.
Oh.
Eco Wave Craft. That's the YouTube. Knowing there is room to add more. There you go. There you go. So, I just have stuck stuff in here. Oh, and look, I even have a Pokemon card. Izzy gave me.
Which one did she give you?
I don't know.
Well, there you go. Now that's how you know.
Oh, it's aromatherapy magical leaf.
You should leave that part showing. That's cuter, and it goes.
Oh well, I'm not going to do anything for it. I'm just going to
put it in
there just like it is. And then see these two little lovely pieces of paper here are left over from protest hat. Hey, did you know that I made it into the
I think so, Lexi.
the protest website with my hat?
Yeah, her hat's very popular. The Wiley protest.
And I found this, and so I didn't.
Ooh.
I know, isn't that wonderful?
Did you glue that on there?
I think so.
I think so too.
Yep. And here's, the Discover card. I love this side. Isn't that wonderful? I'm going to do something with that. But remember how this started, y'all? It was when we went to that place. I'll tell you what the name of that place is.
I got it over here. Art Camp.
Art Camp. And it's a fur piece.
It's Mary Thomas's fault.
It is, and it's a wonder. I would love to go, like every time they have one of their little thingies.
I think we need to move over to Fort Worth.
I've always said I liked Fort Worth. Hey, they have some vacant buildings.
I don't know that we could afford that.
Yeah.
We need to get a little bit, grow this thing a bit more.
But see, I'm pretty much full up here.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Yeah, Anne was there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So that's how this got started. And the one that started it all was the one with the cow and the guy milking. I can't find that.
He's
so
in one
I
of
just
the
keep
pamphlets.
sticking stuff in here until,
Till the Mawashi hold no more.
I made my Mawashis very loosey-goosey because I knew exactly what would happen here.
Oh, hey, hold.
But I'm telling you, oh no, Mariah, look.
You popped it. Yeah, it's coming loose. Oh, I can fix that.
I think that this is kind of where I'm going.
This is your style of book. It totally is.
This is my style of book, totally. I don't know if it's going to be your style of book, but you might want to consider it. And the thing about it is you have to allow enough
it's really
room.
It's just a little library.
It might be really loosey-goosey when you first start out, but you just keep in mind I'm going to be stuffing those things.
Yeah. I wanted you to go back to that one piece because
What piece?
some of our winter chicken dinner folks from the March Madness are here. And I think Shauna, am I right? I want to say she posted Makers and she's like, hey, I have all of the pups. Now what would be, she wanted some inspiration on, what to do with them. And there's some pups right there. And where your hand is, right there. Those are pups. And if you then have the smaller stamps.
Yes,
and there's the other thing she was looking for. That was the guy mouthing. But see, that started at the art camp.
This got started. This is stuff that they provided me with. And then I just stuck this down here because it makes me laugh. It says, you're looking utterly fabulous today. It's from, I like this yogurt. That zero stuff you got out in the refrigerator, I don't like that. Don't buy that for me anymore.
Well, it wasn't for you.
Oh.
We just said that, hey, if you would like some, you may have it.
I don't
but
like it.
But it wasn't for you.
It's not suavecito. It's grainy.
Oh, well, I think it may be, past its prime.
Well, you need to buy some fruit so I can make smoothies then.
There you go. That's a good
Okay, now see, look
fix.
at this. You just grab a bunch of crap from hither and yon.
Glue it together.
And start shoving it on there.
Some people call it collage.
Sweeter as the years go by. I like to make funny things, and then I took the... I don't know where did the legs come from?
The legs were from some stuff that was in the packet that Mary Thomas had sent.
Okay, and so then I took Izzy's little stickers that she let me have. Oh, no.
Those are the Edward Gorey ones from Anne Laurie. Mm-hmm.
And then this is one Mariah let me have.
Those are from my sticker bugs.
And this sticker down
So if you
here.
have silly stickers, don't think you can make them into serious things or, funny things.
All you got to do is put some grungy paint over the top of them and knock back that shine.
Mm-hmm.
But look at that. Isn't that one? And that just evolved, folks.
But what I also wanted to say regarding
here's the pups.
The pups can start your masterboard. You should tear out the painty good parts, but leave enough that you can overlap them and glue them together. There is like step one of a start to a fabulous masterboard or a master page.
And the lovely thing about this deli paper, it tears both ways.
Oh, bye, Jill. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, the wet string tissue doesn't tear both ways.
Tear both ways.
But you can cut it. You know,
You
we like a
can cut
torn
it.
edge, but you know.
This tears nicely both ways. So then what you do is you just line these little babies up. Let me get another one here. Oh, I guess it does tear better one way than another. But anyway, this is the new stuff. It's kind of different. But you just overlap them. Then you get out your cute little stamps. The air conditioner's fighting me.
There's air in here.
I got a big blast of air, and it's right over my head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you put those down. Then you come back in with your little stamps, and you can just stamp. And look I made these little pages here.
Or they're fabulous to make hinges.
Hinges.
Because they're reinforced by the paint.
Yeah, see here, this is hinged. Hinged, right there.
Mm-hmm. And it is a good idea to go through them every once in a while and make sure you separate them. Because that's smart.
And I found that on the floor.
Sometimes if you just find it on the floor, just glue it down.
Yeah.
Because you're going to keep finding it on the floor.
I knew there was another way. See, we've got some hinges.
She really did. She is the maker of this book.
I am the maker.
Because
I meant to behave, but there were too many other options.
See,
Izzy gives me that look a lot. But look at see how I just made that little tuck spot there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, isn't that brilliant? Look at that. And this is just a bunch of crap. And then there's some more pants with it on this Izzy's skate. No, that was from Edward Gorey too.
Yeah.
Because see, I just cut his legs off up there because he was tooting a horn and rolling on the skateboard.
Yeah.
I put the pants in. This is lovely paper from
hold it up into the technology.
Wonderful chocolates.
She loves to keep some foil. We have still yet to find the foil bag.
It's Mariah's fault. I used to know where it was. Oh, look in here. I almost forgot. I love this woman's hairdo. Nothing is impossible to a determined woman. Louisa May Alcott.
Mm-hmm.
And then that little dude right there, I think that just makes me laugh so much.
This has
shushing the mouth.
Story about that.
There is. But now look at that. See?
More pups.
More pups.
And stamps.
And stamps. Yeah. I'm telling you what.
Aw, Becky says that's my little print sample I sent to P on the left.
Which one?
Well, it was going to be about, whenever you open the thing back up, and then maybe that one, or maybe...
But see, you could still write in here and write things, and this is some of that it's stuck down right now. Oh no, there it goes. This is that stuff that your produce comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And art is anything you can get away with. Andy Warhol.
Same.
And look, it stamps really nicely. Of course, it's been on the gel plate. So.
Yeah, it helped it. I don't think you wanted it. Oh, the purple and the red with the raindrop zigzag edges.
And isn't this Becky's?
Yeah, that's her stamp. Mm-hmm. But we cut the lower, so it's just the top
lower
5
ones. Yeah.
But we did keep the lower ones because that's a bonus little. Then you can put that on the fingertips and you go.
And it makes things look like it's actiony.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, anyhow, that's what you do with your pups, and I've just decided this is the kind I'm going to use my papers with.
Okay.
Because I really like this, and I've even got some leftover Mawashis.
Is it going to be that size, or do you want?
I think it needs to be ever so slightly larger.
Yeah.
Simply because I really want to utilize my paper that I have. And I think I want it more like rectangular rather than square.
Yeah, and if you'll hold up like where that tape is pulling off in that one, is that what was happening?
I shoved it back down. I don't
Okay. know. One of the ways to keep that from happening, because see, I thought what she was going to do is go ahead and glue down gel prints in the backgrounds over the tape, because that actually helps secure and make those folds, you know, because we created the binding of the accordion with the book tape. If you see, like, probably what I need to do next time is just go with the wider tape. I don't always like that edge there, but the way she does her thing, it may not necessarily matter. But it has to, like, it needs to come in further on the panel to hold the fold, to be able to hold up to all of this pressure. Because once you know, add
once you
things
start filling
in,
these things up,
it has pull on it.
and it's gonna, especially, see, that was where it was pulling loose. But I just stuck it back down. The thing about it is, once it pulls up, just glue it down with some of the glitter glue.
Right.
I mean, it's gonna be.
But she was supposed to glue down gel prints. I was just saying that, you know, as I constructed this book because that's my job.
That is Mariah's job. That is her job. Oh, and look and see, I've got some things inside here. But this is some stuff. Is Mary Thomas still here?
No, what she wasn't. She hasn't. She does.
Ann
wash.
Webb.
Yeah, Ann's here.
Tell Mary that I really, you know, I loved going out there and doing that, and I talk to Mariah about it all the time.
Well, and Ann's gonna come visit us someday.
She is, and you should come when we do the postcards with the political people. You know who I'm talking about. This just cracks me up. I've got Ruth Ginsburg over here, and I've got, you know, I'm to get the banana and I'm here to stay. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
You should periodically go through and, you know, crack your book and
tap it and crack it.
Tap it and crack it. Give it a bit of a whirl.
This could be a commentary. I know what's inside of here, and I was going to say this could be a commentary on what's good.
Oh,
this
here, see, I was practicing. See,
yes.
Look, here. And this was just a paper that was hanging out over here. I do that all the time.
Some of the best stuff just started at us. That
Belief gets in the way of learning.
Mm-hmm.
Robert A. Heinlein. I love his style of science fiction. It's very
Anne loved the latest Caw, so she's into the postcards. And you should show those real quick. And
let me show those
because they weren't fully completed. And if you don't know what we're talking about Caw. We Caw on Saturdays at 3:30 in the afternoon Central Time.
And I mean, we're really getting the hang of this. Mariah is just make sure I got the one.
Oh, Eddie, brace yourself because these are fabulous. So these were some of the early ones, and we're kind of doing the same, you know, getting the hang of it.
But I mean, they're still really good. I love the bleeding flag.
Yes, but look at this.
This is the one. I still think this needs to go over here, and the words need to go over there. Do you feel that too? But I still like this. And see, I ellipsed it, and I've got some stuff to write about that. I think we needed the ellipse on the thing, but I can always add the ellipse. We the people are very angry. I want to say pissed, but I was afraid that they would not send that through the mail. It might be considered.
I think it'll be all right.
Because that's would be more. But aren't these? I just love this. And here's how it was done.
Oh, Hazel.
What?
She said her boy sent me a giant Easter egg, and it has a giant gold foil covering.
Oh, I just had shivers. Oh, just have so many ideas. That'd be another Archie project. I don't know what I'm going to do back here. Can you see my?
I said the studio needs to be addressed, and I think that will help in the finishing and understanding what projects are where. She needs an expander box on her, you know, dark heart, and you know, that's been going on since February.
But I have so many wonderful
We're gonna go 8 months on this thing, and then I'm calling it, and I'm just gonna bag it or something. I'm gonna find a big old heart box online.
Okay, now let's get back to this. I want to talk about this.
Okay,
look at what a wonderful pups that is.
That's some good pups right there.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's why
I don't
she
know
saved
why
it.
I tucked it inside of there, but because I'm not going to cover up that banknote. That just cracks me up when I think I don't know where from, but it's a real deal. It's not like a copy.
Well, and it's from around here.
Yes, from Greenville.
Yeah, around these parts.
Okay, so here's what we did, and this was Mariah's idea. When it was still kind of wet a little bit, smushy wet with the watercolor business, she said, how about if you just take a little gesso,
rub it around,
and kind of, just wash it over. And then we can dry that and then stamp it and do the wad. But isn't that wonderful?
Hey, Kathy.
Now, this has been wad also.
Are you impressed, Eddie?
And I have some things that
Did I build it up too much?
I wrote about what to say. We, the people, will hold all of you in Congress responsible for the actions taken by this president.
And let me tell you, so
impeach him.
Yeah, well, and the people that we're sending these to are the people that are basically doing nothing. We, the people, do not believe your lies. We, the people, want you, Congress, to impeach Donald Trump, ASAP. We, the people, need you, Congress, to impeach. Okay, well, you get the idea. And I'm getting ready to send out another batch. I just sent out something the other day. And Mariah said, are you using original art? I said, yeah, I think I am. And the reason is because I really want him to know that I'm serious. Yeah. And I'm an artivist. Dadgummit. All righty, where are we here? Now, I was very proud of myself. You got 10 minutes.
That I could fetch those.
Yeah, you did.
Because I got some piles of those envelopes. I need to label them. But see, look at this.
You do. It seems like a dangerous situation. These are
coming from my books. Hey, I tell you, I got my book that was about the,
need to repair
situation.
That one on top, Eddie made.
Eddie? Getting married up with Mama Washi. They're having a relationship.
They were getting real friendly.
Very friendly.
It's a friendly tag. Well, it has that texture paste.
Oh my gosh.
And that stuff I tell you.
The worst.
It is grippy. And I don't know if there's necessarily a fix to it. Like, it just is.
But see, no harm. And I love this so much. I just want to lick it.
Don't lick it.
And it's got a little butterfly on it.
I have one too. Mine has a.
You all need to sign your stuff that you send to me. I will try to sign my stuff.
See, look, that one's from Sophia right there.
That's from Sophia. Do we know? Because it's got her name on it. Thank you. But look at that. I mean, could that not match any better? Oh, this is my protest one. Still looking for the right kind of stamp for this corner.
Well,
y'all have one. Send it to me.
You needed a person in there.
That's just the edge of that. Just rip that off. Books.
That was the one that Sophia was talking about the other day.
I just love it so much. It goes right there. I'm sorry, it's not a bookmark anymore.
Yeah.
Elections belong to the people. Black voters matter. Vote for change.
That was from the ACLU, right? Wasn't it? Or no? No, that was the Southern Poverty.
Southern Poverty Law.
Yeah.
Yes.
Flyer. Mailer.
I think that
keep your mailers, y'all.
This is super inspirational. And I love that. And I'm just gonna stick this back in here. I know I'll probably get stuck again, but it looks so dadgum wonderful there that I just can't not
do it.
Not do it. Now I'm not gonna start anything else. I'm just gonna show you the rest of this, and because it's about time.
Well, and it needs to be
okay. So this is a pups underneath there. And this is
so much pencil work.
Lot of pencil work. But there's this strip here's pups. This is pups.
I think you should, because we didn't have the chess pieces. I think if you stamped one of the chess pieces on there, it would look really cool, because it's kind of got this gaming imagery of this X's and O's, and then or who's getting knocked out. But then, like, if you took the king, or maybe put the queen on one side and the king on the other I think that would be a great idea. And what I could do is
make a little pocket over here and put them in there, a transparent pocket, so that you could move them around and knock them.
I like that.
Love it. Man is least himself when he talks in his own voice. Give him a mask and he will tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that apropos to where we are, our present? But look at that print. And see, it started off, it was kind of just, I was stamping off and saved that. And that's what, yeah. The truth is, most of us discover where we are headed when we arrive. Bill Watterson. And I can't remember, he was the person who did. And see, here's another one of those cool.
Yeah, so she couldn't do anything else to it because you want to be able to see the things.
But
see if you...
I can stick stuff inside of here.
Yeah.
You know?
Loose books.
A loose book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Floating pages.
Okay, here. See, this is the side. I like this because, see, this side, it kind of, you know.
It draws you in.
And then you can smack them.
Yeah, with some information.
Here's some pups. See the pups there?
Mm-hmm.
That strip was the edge of one that got pulled off. But I can't tell you how thick this paper is.
It's been puffed up very well.
Very thick. Here's some more of that. I love that stamp.
It's the fennel one by Lucy Ames.
And this is pups around the edge there. Be authentically you. Ready. And this is some paper that I got from Mary Thomas.
Bill Watterson of Calvin and Hobbes. I think.
Yes, Calvin and Hobbes.
Actually, I think he's a raging.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know.
But here's some stamps.
Just saying.
And I just couldn't cover this up. Dear Jimmy Lou, you are a very sweet and cute girl. It has been very nice living in the Jane's house with you. Oh, Jones, not Jane's. I'll never forget Rusty, your secret love. I'm proud of our one and only green jacket. I don't know what that means, but I love it. And then there's some writing over here.
You double check, Lexi, but I'm pretty sure.
I wish I knew a whole flock of girls just as smart as you, Jan. Freddie J. Monk. God, I just love it so much.
Then it just makes me think, oh, you know what all went on, and you know.
Oh, yeah, speculate about that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, and isn't that nice how that little thing comes in, this over here, and it says, never attempt to teach a pig to sing. It wastes your time and annoys the pig. And then I drew a little pig. Mariah made fun of my pig. It's a racing pig. You can tell because he's got long legs.
She. Well, or, you know, he. I don't know.
I don't know. But I found this little thing here. See this little piggy card?
I think Becky gave you that.
Becky, you did give me that. And I haven't quite decided what to write on the other side here. See? Oh, look, Becky. It's supposed to be like that, and it got turned around. But I think that is so funny. This is what's great about these. Look at these lips that Mariah made for me.
I need to fix my earrings.
Yeah, I think this is hysterical. Mariah kind of giggled a little bit.
It does
she
get
did
funny.
not laugh as much as I wanted her to.
I will tell you, it gets funnier each and every time she shows it to me, though.
Okay. So I drew little French mustaches on them, and it says, how long have you been in Paris? Only they speak of Picasso instead of Monet.
This is some very pretentious,
I don't know where this little piece of paper, it came from Mary Thomas.
Yeah.
And then I got this dude with the flashlight here. Oh, frog. Frog. Okay, and it's born in Australia, raised in Colorado, soon to be enjoyed by you. I like this Noosa yogurt. It's not gritty. Okay, look here, some more pups. Imagine that. Now, somebody sent me that.
Hey, I've reached out to Noosa before and let them know that we often use their
products.
Their products in our art. I'm still waiting to hear back.
But these are some remarkable And then I don't know where that piece of paper came from, but isn't it
It's
mighty
a
fine?
fabulous little piece of paper.
Fabulous little piece of paper that I saved this for my...
Found it on the floor. She hasn't glued that one down.
Oh, this is my peanuts.
Oh.
My peanut can.
Okay,
These
we
are
went.
the kind of peanuts that I really love, but I was looking at them, I was going, look at this. If I just, we could put something there, and this could be like a page with my peanuts on it.
Pickles, peanuts, and pups. And pigs.
Anyhow, I thought that was wonderful.
Maybe you need a pea journal. And we even have peas. It could just be only thing that,
Oh, and see, I could
all
bring
the
in my
peas.
pickles.
I mean, you could put a picture of yourself.
Have we looked at those? We've looked at those.
And then we could write P words in there.
Okay, I don't think we've looked at these. No, we haven't, because these are still stuck.
So they needed to be moved about.
They're stuck on the bottom and the top. This becomes problematic. Whoa. I don't know what happened to my wooden thing that used to be up here, but I can't find it. Okay, look at this. It says cherry.
I'm very proud of this page, too, because I helped with some of this.
She certainly did. She did look at the lips.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're at time, by the way. But you should finish showing this, because it's good. Good stuff.
It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Aristotle.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just one L.
That's okay.
That I look at that. Sometimes I don't pay attention when I'm writing.
Mm-hmm. It just goes with the feeling. Double L.
Double L. Aristotle. Lol. And I love this cheese so much. It's kind of hard to find. You have to go to that store that I'm not going to anymore.
No, I thought that came from the fancy Costco.
I think it did. But it was absolutely...
It's funny, the different Costcos have different things.
Yes.
And none of them are exactly close to us, so you get to kind of go, all right, which one are you falling off to?
Look at that stamp. Isn't that wonderful? And then that is a real stamp.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, see, Lexi said the first L is a T. You forgot to cross it. You could do that right now.
Oh, bless your heart. Aristotle. Oh.
There you go.
I don't know if that's the right color, but...
It's not, but that's okay. Was it one of those? Is that why you...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go.
Well, I'm glad we got that all cleared up. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lexi. All right, my Arty friends. That concludes today. That's, Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday, which means I will be on. And I'm either going to build out a page because I haven't been able to get up here to do that. I'm taking the Christmas tree down today. It just has to happen. My brain says it's time. So
this is a quote from my friend Gerald.
Mm-hmm.
It greatly enhances the quality of life to be surrounded by interesting people, but that requires one to be interesting also. That's be to the Duchess of Boheme, and it was sent to me by Gerald in Facebook on 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that cat coming down up there. This is a piece of pups. Look at this.
I colored around that girl.
She did. You did a bang up
Look
job.
at her glowing.
Look at that moon.
It's a fabulous moon. All right, can we call it?
We can call it.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow.
Love you.
Like a
Long haul.
bye, guys.
All right, I'm ready.